Hello car lovers, driving the champion of the compact SUV class. This is the most sought after vehicle on the planet, at least in the Western world, I think, especially certainly North America and certainly Quebec. So this is the Toyota RAV4 HYbrid XLE Premium all-wheel drive 2023, the
Woodland Edition.
The Woodland Edition, $42,000 plus taxes here in the province of Quebec, which is a very reasonable price. When have we said that about Toyota? I've been reviewing cars now for 8 years. Toyotas have never been deals. This is becoming a deal. First, an overview.
The 2023 Toyota RAV4 HYbrid comes in 5 trims in Canada. Prices for this XLE tester, which is only one model above base model, goes for $40,000. This tester has the $2,000 Woodland option, which includes nicer wheels, roof rail and crossbars, and TRD tuned suspension for a total of $42,000. I think XLE HYbrid at $40,000 is an excellent value. The problem is there aren't any in stock. Acquaintances have tried to find them, and I am certainly not one to beg the dealer or wait for weeks and months. In Canada, and this was not always the case, all RAV4s now come with all-wheel drive. It is a welcome feature as Quebecers are increasingly intolerant of front-wheel drive vehicles. The base XLE, which is the one to get, has Toyota Safety Sense 2.5, which is an array of electronic safety features, but more importantly, dynamic cruise, which is so useful in Quebec traffic. It also has dual-zone climate control, heated front seats with fabric, heated leather steering wheel, and sunroof, which rounds things out. That's very complete. The warranty, 3-year 60K bumper to bumper and roadside assistance included, 5-year 100K powertrain warranty, 8-year 130K hybrid components. Obviously, this being the non-premium segment and everything being so expensive, the reasonably priced RAV4 is still the first place for the purchase in the compact crossover segment because of its easy functionality, generous proportions, clever hybrid fuel economy, and well-documented reliability.
What to say about this vehicle? We reviewed it in 2019. Ross and I were in agreement that it was at the top of the field. Ross more strongly than I. Fast forward to 2023, what do we think? Ross still thinks it's on top. I certainly still think it's on top. Why is it on top? Where is it weak? And what difference does it make? Well, we'll start with the exterior styling, which is aging very well. Toyota has, over the last decade, improved on the exterior styling without bragging about it too much. It was more on the Lexus end they were bragging about it, but now it's really in Toyota. It's infiltrated the Toyota lines. Nice, rugged, classy, conservative-looking exterior, aging very well in my book. Looks big and beefy a little bit on the outside, translates well on the inside. Lots of room in back, lots of room in front, lots of room in the trunk, lower the seats, lots of room total. You can drag a 55-inch TV in that rear space, no problem. Exterior now, a few notes. The wheels are not the giant low-profile tires like on some vehicles in the category. Very reasonable, thick sidewall, great on the Montreal Trail. This now all Toyota RAV4s now are all of them are all-wheel drive. So when you change a tire, you've got to change all 4. So you don't want to hit that bump and have to change one tire because there's a balloon in your sidewall. By having the thick sidewall, you're avoiding that most of the time. Very good Toyota on that level, and it still looks good. On the inside, well, it wasn't that good looking in 2019. Now versus its competitors, I must say it is less good looking. It is still utilitarian, though I must say the dash layout doesn't look that bad, I'd say. It's certainly functional here. The climate control interfaces are nice and big. Ross makes the remark, you can use your winter gloves and adjust the temperature. Very good point that he makes on that. However, you're going to have to take your gloves off to deal with this fumbly in the steering wheel cruise control interfaces. Very small buttons. The resistance, it's not evident. This is basically Corolla interface steering wheel. The digital dash is very nice. Good visibility here. Very functional feel. All the things you need here. Heated steering wheel, heated seats, CarPlay and auto. Great driving aids. The Toyota driving aids are excellent. And they keep putting that as standard. You know, Toyota, that's good stuff. $42,000. You can't get a hybrid like this at $42,000 at Honda. Toyota, at least in the Japanese world, is a bit on its own. Mazda doesn't really offer a hybrid right now in the category. Neither does Subaru. Nissan doesn't either. So really, this vehicle stands alone. And there's another thing you have to think about is the peace of mind of this drivetrain. When you drive Toyota, you have an immediate peace of mind. And this is not the luxury segment. We are still in the non-premium segment. Reliability means something today. So very good on that level. Of course, if you're going to lease, that's less important, and you have other choices to make. But if you're going to buy, I mean, definitely this is the one to buy. I mean, it's number one. There's no question. I mean, that's just what it is. In spite of its flaws, in spite of it not being that quiet on the highway. It's not that loud, but it's not as quiet perhaps as some of its competitors. It certainly doesn't have the flashy interior that some of its competitors have, but it does, like from a fuel economy perspective, especially if you're during the urban cycle. I mean, you're getting 6.5 liters per 100 kilometers, whether you're on the highway, whether you're in the city, whether you're in traffic, whether it's going along smoothly. That fuel economy doesn't budge. So important when we know where we live and who we live with. Come on, guys, we're living in Quebec. The prices of gas will go down everywhere except here, right? Because that's just the way a certain amount of people in this province are wound up, and it's reflected at the gas pump, of course. So the hybrid, very recommendable here. I don't have much else to say because it's still the king. I think on the lease, you could probably do better. So those are my thoughts. By the way, if you like this video, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. And if you really like it, well then of course, you should subscribe. And that is it.